Judiciary and corruption in India, a deep dive. The judiciary is the backbone of any democratic nation entrusted with ensuring justice, upholding the rule of law, and protecting constitutional rights. Indian judiciary, one of the world's largest and complex, play and crucial role in maintaining democratic stability. However, judicial corruption has emerged as a significant concern, undermining public trust and the principle of justice. Corruption in judiciary manifests in various forms: bribery, favoritism, political interference, and manipulation of judicial appointment. Well, the Indian judiciary has delivered landmark judgment upholding constitutional values. Instances of corruption occasionally tainted credibility. This article explores the role of judges, historical instances of corruption, causes and consequences, and possible reforms to ensure a transparent and accountable judiciary. Indian judiciary is structured a hierarchical manner. The Supreme Court of India, the apex judicial authority responsible for constitutional interpretation, resolving dispute between states and center, and acting as a guardian of fundamental rights. Headed by the Chief of Justice (CJI) and consisted of other judges appointed by the President based on the collegium system. High Court. Every state has own High Court. Every state has own High Court, which oversees the functioning of subjudicate courts and ensure the implantation of justice at the state level. High courts have the power to hear appeal from lower courts and exercise with judiciary, district and subordinate courts. These are primary courts handling civil and criminal matters at the district level. Judges at this level play a crucial role delivering justice at the grassroots level. Judges are expected to maintain integrity, impartiality, and independence. However, increasing influence of money and politics has led to allegations of corruption at various levels of judiciary. Judicial corruption in India, growing concern. Judicial corruption refers to an unethical practice within the judiciary that compromises fairness, independence, and justice. This practice can range from bribery and favoritism, undue to delays in the case resolution. Forms of judicial corruption: bribery and financial corruption. Some judges allegedly accept bribes, issue favorable ruling, dismiss charges, or grant a bail. Influential individuals. Lawyer and middlemen act as the intermediaries, negotiating final deals and influence verdict. Political influence and favoritism. Politicians often exert pressure on judges to secure the favorable ruling in sensitive case. Some judges, after retirement, receiving government post or appointment, raising concern about base judgment while in office. Delay in case hearing. Indian judiciary infamous for backlog case. Some judges has court staff allegedly exploited this, intentionally dealing the case to extract bribes from litigants. Lawyers and judges sometimes collide to prolong proceedings for monetary benefits. Manipulation of judicial appointment. Collegian system. The collegian system where judges appoint other judges has been criticized for nepotism and lack of transparency. In some cases, unqualified individuals are elevated due to personal or political connection. Corporate and business interest. Large corporations sometimes influence court decisions through the financial inactives or political connection. Case-related land dispute, environmental clearance, and corporate fraud had seen allegations of judicial bias, misuse of contempt or court powers. Judges sometimes use contempt of court provision to silence criticism and avoid accountability. Journalists and whistleblowers who expose corruption in the judiciary often face legal repercussions. Major judicial corruption case in India: Provident Fund Scam 2008. In this case, judicial officers from Uttar Pradesh Ghaziabad district were accused to misappropriating 7 crores from court employees' provident fund. Several district judges were implicated, but due to lack of strong legal action, most escaped accountability. Prashant Bhushan allegation 2010. Senior lawyer Prashant Bhushan accused several former Chief Justice of India of corruption. His statement led to widespread debate on judicial integrity, but also triggered legal action against him. Justice Sumitra Sen impeachment 2011. Justice Sen was impeached by Rajya Sabha misappropriation of funds. Although he resigned before Lok Sabha could act, his case highlighted corruption within the judiciary. Medical college bribery case. The bribery scandal emerged regarding Supreme Court 2017 ruling on medical college admission. Allegations suggested that money was exchanged to influence judicial decisions, raising the serious concern about corruption at highest level. Cause of judicial corruption in India: lack of transparency in appointment, collegium system of opaque allowing favoritism in judicial appointment, weak accountability mechanism. Judges are rarely prosecuted for corruption due to legal immunity. Impeachment is difficult, requiring political consequences that rarely achieve. Overburdened judiciary. Overburdened judiciary. India has severe shortage of judges, leading to case blocks that create opportunity for corruption. Political business interference, political pressure, and corporate influence compromise judicial independence. Outdated judicial process, lack of technology, and reliance on manual record keeping create loopholes for corruption. Impact of judicial corruption: erosion of public trust. If people lose faith in judiciary, they may resort to vigilant justice or extrajudicial means, weakening democracy. Judicial corruption undermines constitutional values, leading to compromised democracy. Economic consequences. Investors Hello. Investor hesitate to do business in country with corrupt legal system affecting economic growth. Denial of justice to poor. The rich and powerful manipulate system while the poor struggle to fair hearing. Comparative analysis. Judicial corruption in other countries. So listen carefully. The US has a strict judicial accountability mechanism including impeachment and disciplinary committees. Judicial corruption exists but is rare due to strict enforcement and ethics codes. Chinese judiciary is heavily controlled by the Communist Party, making it vulnerable to political influence, and anti-corruption campaigns had led to removal of corrupt judges. United Kingdom, the UK has a transparent judicial appointment process and independent oversight body reducing corruption risks. Lesson for India: India can improve judicial transparency by adopting strict ethics codes, independent oversight committees, and digital case management system. Solution to judicial corruption: judicial reforms and transparent appointment. Introduced as independent judicial appointment commission. Establish clear criteria selecting judges. Strengthening accountability mechanism. Create an independent body to investigate corruption allegations against judges. Implement fast-track procedures for judicial misconduct cases. Designation and technology integration. Automate court procedure to reduce human interference. Introduce AI-based case tracking system. Whistleblower protection. Strengthen legal protection those for exposing judicial corruption. Public awareness and legal literacy. Educate citizens about the legal rights. Encourage civil society organizations to monitor judicial corruption. Reducing case block. India has a large number of case blocks because increased number of judges. Promote alternative dispute resolution mechanism. Judicial corruption is major challenge to India democratic framework. Will the most judges uphold integrity, even few instances of corruption tarnish the judiciary reputation? Addressing this issue required systematic reform, greater transparency, and strict accountability mechanism. By embracing technology, strengthening the oversight body, and ensuring judicial independence in India, can restore public confidence in its judiciary and uphold the principle of justice and democracy. Fight against judicial corruption must be collective effort involving the government, judiciary, media, and civil society. Only then can judiciary truly function as the guardian of justice and fairness of India. God bless India for me. All right.